that?
Over to you, Prasanna.
Okay, welcome back to yet another session of Thinking and Destiny. Let us connect to the consciousness of Percival before we go further in what we are learning, what we are going to learn in the operation of the thought. Sit comfortably, keep your spine erect, relax yet completely alert. Gently close your eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in and exhale softly. Again, breathe in with awareness, breathe out tension. Allow body to settle, allow mind to slow down. Bring your attention to simple movement of your breath. No force, no control, just awareness. Bring your awareness to your senses. Notice sounds around you, temperature of your skin. Are you feeling cold or hot? Weight of the body. This is the body mind. The mind connected to the senses, and external world. Our thoughts are about our comfort, survival, comparison, habits, and our routines. Simply observe what sensory thoughts are moving through me right now. Do not fight them. Do not judge them. Just awareness. Witness them. Pass. Now gently say inwardly, I am aware of my body mind. Therefore, I am not limited to my body mind. Take a slow breath. Observe your feeling mind. Now move deeper. Become aware of your emotions present in you. Perhaps peace, maybe irritation, perhaps longing, maybe joy. The feeling mind experience emotions and sentiments. Notice how feelings creating thoughts. A small emotion can create an entire story in your mind. Observe quietly. What feeling is shaping in your thoughts right now? Do not suppress anything. Allow every feeling to be seen in the light of awareness. Now, inwardly affirm, my feelings are moments within me. but I am awareness observing them. Pause. Breathe softly. Now observe your desire mind. Now look even deeper. Become aware of your desire, wanting, becoming, achieving, avoiding. The desire mind is constantly moves towards something. What do I want? What must happen for me to feel complete? Watch these desires gently, not with guilt, not with attachment, just observation. Notice how desire creates restless thinking. Now, silently say, I observe my desire, but awareness itself who is observing this desire. Pause. Let breathe become natural. Now imagine above all thoughts, emotions, desires, there is a quiet light, conscious light, pure awareness. That light does not argue, it does not react, it simply illuminates. Rest in that inner light now. No need to solve anything. Thoughts may come and go like clouds, but awareness remains untouched. Hold that conscious light unto subject. For this moment, let that subject be I am. I am that awareness. Hold that. Do not repeat mechanically. Just quietly be aware of that being. Be aware of that being. Feel becoming beauty. Desire becoming purposeful power. Reason becoming clarity. Selfness becoming true knowledge. You are not here to destroy your mind. You are here to illuminate your mind. The more awareness enters through thought, the more thought becomes wisdom. Take a deep breath in, exhale slowly, bring gentle awareness back to your body, back to your room. Move your fingers softly. When you are ready, open your eyes. Remain quiet for a few moments. Observe the quality of thoughts now. Smile. Now, let's go back and see what we learned in the last class, and then we can continue. Over to you, Lavanya.
Thank you, Prasanna garu. Hello, friends. Namaste. Good morning or good evening, everyone. So, you all know me. This is Lavanya Vishwanath from Australia. So, before we begin today's session on this special occasion of Mother's Day, I would like to extend my heartfelt wishes to all the wonderful mothers and motherly souls. So we all know that mother's love is the purest expression of either you can say compassion, sacrifice, nurturing, or unconditional love. So may I would like to express a gratitude to the divine motherly energy that guides and supports us. So happy Mother's Day to all the masters here and to all the viewers. So, with that, let us start. So, with divine blessings of Dr. Brahmashipita Mahapatriji and Swarnamala Patriji, let us start our today's session. I would like you to welcome back to the Divine Breath YouTube channel, Australia Initiative of Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement. So, for the last few weeks, we are discussing this book, Thinking and Destiny, which is written by Harold W. Percival, which is being explained to us by our very own dear master, Prasanna Medisetti. So, quick recap of our previous session. Prasanna Garu did talk about thoughts. So, we have explored the law of thought, how what we think can become our reality. Our body is not who we are, it's simply the place where matter comes under the influence of intelligence and light. At our core, we are the intelligence, and every creation begins as a thought. Prasanna Garu did give an example of a beautiful home. So that idea arises within us, interacts with our intelligence, and move towards our manifestation. In fact, everything in nature first appears as a thought, and then it's expressed through human beings. So our intelligence operates through seven faculties: light, time, pattern, focus, darkness, motivation, and the sense of I am. Together, they form our unified consciousness. So we are the triune self, the knower, thinker, and a doer. So thoughts shape our life, and life reflects our past thinking. So remember, our thoughts are not random, they are our destiny in motion. So with this, I would like to welcome Prasanna Garu. Prasanna Garu, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you for a quick recap. Let us go back to our thoughts. Today, the types of thoughts are the subject, thoughts on physical world. What are the different kinds of the thought that we arise the physical world? Percival divided into the four classes: sexual thoughts, elemental thoughts, emotional thoughts, and intellectual thoughts. These are the four kinds of the thoughts that human mental world in an ordinary sense they will have. When person become in a youth, mostly then attraction to the opposite sex and all the sexual thoughts and elemental thoughts, emotional thoughts, all are stimulated by your emotions or sensations when you see something or when you hear about something or anything. These sensations came from outside the world. From outside the world, the first three, sexual, elemental, or emotional thoughts, are outside the world coming into the thing. Intellectual thoughts may come outside or may arise from within as well. The fourth one can be stimulated by the sensations or it may come from stimulated inside as well also. What is the role of the breath and senses in this? The breath form, the nature upon the breath form, right? There are four senses and their systems are there in every body. Four systems, four senses. These senses are representatives of the nature of the human being. Get ready with that first diagram, Lavanya, whenever I ask. Okay. This means the thoughts are closely connected to your bodily nature. So, where these sensual thoughts are connected, where these emotional thoughts are connected, all these things, every thought is connected to the one of the body part into into this world. Human limitation in higher worlds. So in the higher world we have some limitations because we are the physical beings. We are able to see only the physical things. So even though we can perceive the things that are there in the light, life, and form worlds, but our extent, because we are the physical beings, we are limiting ourselves to the human beings are usually can understand only the things in the physical reality. So whatever that you are not seeing in the physical reality, you are thinking that they are not there. Some people, and some people may say that they may be there, accepting, because just because you do not know, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, right? So it is the limitation because being a physical person, we are unable to identify That other worlds, what are the things that are there? Again, yeah, last session also somebody asked like, what is the difference between thinking and thoughts? We're all thinking and thoughts. What is thinking is an activity of your mind. Always do that, something or the other. But the whole purpose of our meditations is to stop that only. Thoughts are results that produced when thinking is attached to the objects or nature. You have something, let us take, I want to achieve something. Okay. When you want to achieve something, that is a thinking. It doesn't produce any thought. It doesn't produce any thought. Then, when you start thinking that, oh, what I need to achieve, where I need to achieve. So, achievement in the sense, there are so many ways. I want to achieve the higher levels in the meditation, or I want to achieve so much money, or I want to achieve a loving family, or I want to achieve. So, different things, right? So, what you want to achieve. So, whenever you want to achieve a lot of money and so that you can buy a home, so you are manifesting. The thought is became the home there. Money is the thing. It is the result produced when the thinking is linked with the physical object. When that thinking is not linked with the physical object, then that thought will not produce any karmic bondage. Suppose if you are thinking about the higher worlds, if you are thinking about knowing the truth, then it is not producing any thoughts. It's not giving any karmic bondage or any thoughts. So this is the thing. Whether you are thinking with your doer, with the physical things, or with your knower, with the whatever the things that you are actually concerned with the nature will produce some thoughts. If they are not producing with this physical world, they are not binding, then it won't produce any thoughts or it won't produce any karmic bondage. Thought means producing means some bondage it is producing, right? Thoughts binds the human being to the nature. Usually thoughts are binding to the nature. You saw something. I saw the Lavanya wore something. I saw Lakshmi Garu have some good car. I asked Chandana had a beautiful home. So if I saw all these things, so I'm attaching my thoughts to that particular thing that I want to have it. Okay. Whenever your thinking is attaching to the physical things, objects or sensations or worldly things, then the doer in the body is having a thoughts. That is the and mostly the doer in the body is actually having only to that because he is attached to the nature only. Non-attached thinking. What is that non-attached thinking? Here we have according to the Percival, doer in the body is immortal. He can become an immortal. Okay. The body can be attained only through the kind of thinking that does not create thoughts and destiny. Suppose if somebody comes and say that you can be the immortal, we won't agree. Where in the world you are saying after a 70 or 80 or 90, we have to lose that because we are thinking, we just limited that we will decay, our body will decay, we will go. We never thought we are immortal. We wish we will be immortal, but it's not. We are not thinking, right? So this is all we are because we are thinking that we are in mortal beings, then we are just becoming the mortal. This is described this because this is the thinking which is attached. Suppose if you are thinking an immortal, then actually the liberation will come. You are detached with this physical world because you are not a mortal being. Maybe your physical body is a mortal, but never, you are not a mortal being, you are an immortal. So when you understand that with the pure thinking, that particular kind of thinking is not attached with the thoughts. All the worldly nature, physical world thoughts are filled with these objects. They include religion, okay, metaphysical religious thoughts, ideas, politics, government, customs, literature, arts, or everything that is found on the earth. Everything that is found on the earth or these are not the these are the thoughts, right? These are the thoughts that is happening around the thing. So maybe the thoughts associated with the god, with the temples, These are also the physical thoughts only. God means we are not actually thinking about the eternal God or the God existing in everyone. That's not. We are thinking God means it is the temple. Go there. That is the thing, right? So, with these thoughts only, almost all civilizations were shaped in this physical world because we thought something better, something thing. So, all the physical evolutions has been happened with these thoughts. So these, so every thought that is actually because this particular chapter is saying all the thoughts are mainly with these the sexual elements and elemental, emotional, intellectual thoughts because these are the one which shape the world. Because of the first human being that sexual thought, the reproduction happened, right? So the world was growing. The world, humanity, and other creatures and majority events are happening only because of these four thoughts. Thoughts that are not with the physical expression, without physical expression, what? Time, space, mathematics, subjects about the life world, subjects on the light world. Suppose if you are creating, if you are thinking about any mathematics, how logically that's happening in the math, are you able to create any thought which is attached to the physical world?
No.
You're thinking some gravity, something you are thinking. Are you creating some physical world things? No,
No.
right? You are actually learning some subject. Similarly, subjects about the life world, light world, all these beings are also, they are all non-attached things. These are all not the exteriorizing some physical things. They are not. So, because we need, our thoughts need to be purified and must go to the higher thoughts. So, if you want to get those higher thoughts, first your body must be cleansed. The center, the nerve centers, right? Whatever the seven chakras has to be cleansed. That must bow to the higher life. The channels must be opened. That's why Parsival is giving like first have that meditation with the breath awareness, then do that chanting meditation so that all your nerve centers will be aligned to the whatever the way that it is came, and then do awaken your kundalini energy. All these things you say because your body must be purified. For this you need some spiritual discipline, inner purification, so that you will not, you will get a good thoughts or higher thoughts apart from your sexual, elemental and emotional thoughts. You need to get those thoughts which are not attached to your, not attached to the physical nature. So, not attached to your doer or a thinker. Know your part of the thinker, right? Those things you need to get it. Nature of the thoughts that are hard to describe. What are the, the thoughts? Those are the nature of the thoughts that are difficult to explain. What are those things? The thoughts which are not at all attached to any physical objects. Those are your deeper thoughts. Those are the behind, those are actually the thoughts that everyone has to do it, or everyone has to think about them. What happens life after this, or what is the truth, how the world came, why actually some people are like this, because why the, how the karmic bondage works. This is the truth that we wanted to learn. Okay, the main idea in the most is nature, sensation, and everything is the physical thing. So once you are free from all these things, then the higher thinking starts. You can show that first diagram for
Sure, Prasanna.
this one particular diagram shows whatever I have explained all through now.
And sharing.
Is it open?
Yeah, sharing. Prasanna.
Sharing?
Yeah, I'm sharing. Is it visible?
Yeah, now it came. See the classes of the thoughts in the physical world, right? If you see the top left hand, sexual, elemental, emotional, intellectual. These are the four classes of the thoughts. Okay. Most human are ruled by sensations, feelings, and desire, which is creating some destiny. It is binding to the nature only. So how these thoughts are coming, these sensations are coming from earth, water, air. Attachment to the objects that are there, external world. So you are only binding to these thoughts. Detachment of the thinking is the one which is leading to the freedom. Thinking without object, without attachment to the object, that's where you need to get. That's the freedom. So all visible objects are exteriorized thoughts only. Whatever the things that you are seeing are the visible things are exteriorized thoughts only. Okay. Now just see, show the other diagram also. I will explain, but show the other diagram as you have already opened. So this is the thought as a being. Next one. No, no, thought as a being. This is the one. Thought as a being. See how actually we need to see that thought also as a being. So that thought is consisting of, if you are taking the initial, the central one is the thought, right? So what and all that it is having. It is taking the light of intelligence, the creative power of an intelligence. It is taking the elements of nature, earth, water, air, whatever the fire, all the things, right? That that Panchabhutas it is taking, and also it is projecting the triune self, knower, thinker, doer from those things. So what it is actually what it is taking, physical matter, form, life, light matter. The thought means you are also taking intelligent matter from the triune self. So one thought you are producing means you are taking all these matters. A thought is summons and directs the elemental units to build its design. A physical world is an exteriorization of the world of the human thoughts. That is the thought as a being. Now let us see what is that thought as a being. I just showed the diagram, so now my job is simple. Okay, thought is not just the coming up as a thought is also a real being. As you think you are a real being, thought itself is a real being actually. So it is having a composition of so many units. It has a light from the loan from the thing, right? It has a light. Whatever that you are thinking you are smart or intelligence, that is the light. I can show, suppose now it is all dark. There is no light here. All the lights are off and there is no sunlight. If I come to the zoom, what you will see? Just the black screen, isn't it? So when there is a light, then you are able to see me. Similarly, when you are having that light of intelligence, then only you are able to see the things in the world. So you are bringing that light. That light is there. That first light is you, whatever that you got it from the light of intelligence, that is there first. And the projections of your doer, knower, thinker, because within yourself, the triune, you are the triune self. Whether you are feeling triune self or not, you have doer, knower, thinker parts, right? So all the parts are projections is there in your thought, isn't it? Suppose if I'm thinking something because I have a thing that I wanted to read this book again. If I don't have the thought, this class would not be and happen. Or Lavanya want to bring some good books to all the audience. If she doesn't have the thought, this would not have been happened. Or being an audience, you wanted to learn something, that's why you are here in this afternoon. Otherwise, this would not have been. So everybody has a putting the thought. That thought may be coming from your thinker or a knower side. You are not thinking that you are a doer. You went to a bit more. That is the reason why we are all here discussing about thinking and destiny. Otherwise, you can just sleep, or you can just go to a movie, or you can enjoy whatever you can do. So many things as a doer. But once you are here means you are a step ahead, definitely. So you are this projection of your doer, thinker, and knower. And also you are able to sit firmly, you are able to focus, all the things you have that four elements from the nature. Your body is able to sit means you have that four elements also. And this thought is a natural or a spiritual composition. Obviously, we have some spiritual bent of mind. That's the reason we came here. It is not just the substance alone, it has the matter. Thought is clothed with the nature matter also. Whatever the nature properties are also there here. This means the thoughts are connected with many levels of existence. Not just thought means so many levels of existence. It has a physical matter. It has a subtle worldly matter. It has a subtler matter. It has a feeling and desire. It has a light of intelligence. So these many things are there for any thought. Does the thought has a size? Do you think thought has size? No. A thought can be in a fraction of a second. I can make a thought that which is not fit into this my lifetime itself. That big thought I can make. Thought doesn't have any size. No, there's no physical sense. It can be like a physical object, but it may take like more than a human life also. It has enormous power of the thought. The central teaching of whole of this book is the thought has so much power. That is why you should always do a positive thinking. If you want to get something, yes, I can do it. I was so surprised. One of my friend, she was detected recently, the last week or 2 weeks back. She was detected with the cancer. Okay. She don't want to utter that word also. She said, I am not well, but it will go. I'm coming with you. I will, well, let's enjoy. So the kind of spirit, right? So she don't want to, when you say the thought is creating so much destiny, I don't want to create like any other fever. I got this, it will go. Doctors are there to take care of it. Let me let me have it, because that kind of a thing only very few people can take it, right? Can do that. So she's, because we're just planning for a trip to go, so she's just taking it as okay, let's go. That shouldn't matter for me. That's the kind of the thing that we all should have it, right? So thought has such a power. I'm sure that she'll make it. She will enjoy the everything, because that much power, the deeper power the thought is having. A thought can endure longer than your life also, because duration of the thought is longer than your life, longer than your bodily experience. Thought directs elemental units. Whatever the thought that you are viewing, right? Elemental units, it is also making the elemental units to move. You want something means you will just move all the things, right? External to get the results. Why thought has such a power? Because thought parent is intelligence. From your intelligence only it is coming. And also when there is a thought, you are actually focusing all your mind there, means you are putting your conscious light on your thought. So it has a creative power. And the parent of this thought is triune self itself, because you are the triune self, you have that power. Only thing is whether you are putting that thought on a nature element or some non-attached element, it is all up to you. But whatever you put it, you will get it. Oh, so no, even though I'm doing my meditation daily, I'm not growing spiritually, means you are not putting your complete thought there. If you're putting complete thought, you will definitely experience mystical experiences. You will definitely experience a spiritual progress. Physical manifestations, whatever that is happening through your thoughts, are only the shadows. Because those physical manifestations, suppose you want to have some cell phone, let us take a simple object of, I want to have upgraded iPhone. That iPhone is already existing in your noetic atmosphere or a life atmosphere. Only when you give the money and come back, then you are thinking that you got it. But that is only the projection. It is already existing in your world. Okay. One thought can produce many effects. A thought that is produced, right, a physical object or objects or events, it produces a many, gradually comes from a seed. One thought, suppose any thought, you want to make your your son or a daughter want to do something, a lawyer or a medicine or a doctor or anything that you want to become. That's a seed. You keep on put your thought, you, your kid, everybody. Okay, that materializes because when it is, before it materializes, it is already existing in the atmosphere. That's what they are saying. Once it materializes, it is nothing but the shadow or the projection. Thoughts are more numerous than visible things. Than compared to the visible things, there are so many thoughts are there. Suppose there are so many thoughts are, there's not much, very insignificant. Suppose you want to pluck an apple from the tree. The thought comes, you want pluck, not much importance. But there is a thought that you want to become a president of a country. You should have a meticulous planning. Right. So these are all the thoughts varied, where because whichever the thought maybe some thoughts you don't need anything, just it happens, and some thoughts you literally need to have so much planning. And also there are new two kinds of the thoughts in the present human life. You may say, "Oh, I never thought of it, but why this happened to me?" Thoughts have two different types of thoughts. One are newly conceived thoughts. One is re-received thoughts. Even the karmic bondage we say, right? One is the prarabdha karma, one is an agama karma. Prarabdha karma is already done. Here is saying received thoughts. You already thought about it, but you didn't receive it. Now you are receiving it. And now newly constructed thought. Now in this life you are seeing so many things and you are constructing so many thoughts. You are entertaining so many thoughts. So there are these are the two different types of the thoughts that the things are getting exteriorized. Repetition is happening. Usually the thoughts, if you just thought of it and you just leave it, it won't exteriorize. Whenever your thoughts are repeatedly happening, then only repeatedly conceiving in your mind, finally that will exteriorize in your world. So the central idea here is thought is not merely the flash of living or a powerful being. It is the thing that is happening from your intelligence, from triune self, from nature matter. It has a formative power. It has a it organizes the natural forces and it exteriorizes through the visible objects after all these worlds exteriorized. So thought is very vast, powerful, long lasting. If it is not exteriorized in this lifetime, it will come, it will reissue in your life for this soul only. It is adjusted in your life and it will come back into this soul only. That is what it is. That's what they are saying. Okay. We have seen the thing. And the next one is the atmosphere of the triune self. Now we will see the triune self atmosphere. Triune self. Now we should know, right? Triune self means doer, thinker, knower. Three people, isn't it? So here the both the triune self. What is the atmosphere, right? The triune self is involving thinking, producing the thought, and exteriorizing the thoughts. All the three. It's thinking, producing, and exteriorizing. So it has every thought has a nature organization in the body also. Every thought is linked with some body part. What kind of the part, right? So the nature organization of the body is having four senses, four systems, four organs, and the physical atmosphere. These are all the there. Okay, triune self is having what? The thinker, the doer, thinker, knower, and the different atmospheres, four different atmospheres, and the breath form. This is the triune self. Now we will see how we can link. Because each body is openings of the body and nerve centers. With this only the body is taking, right? Then the nature's pull and push with this only. So the triune self, three parts. The doer part is the physical part. The thinker part is the mental part. Whereas knower part is the noetic part. These are the three parts. So bodily contact of the triune self, a portion of the doer. Doer means where is that portion? Usually the doer portion starts with your kidneys and adrenals. You can, if you want to show that diagram also, you can show Lavanya, because that diagram connects more. The doer portion, whenever you got some external impulse or some wish or something, it starts from your kidneys or adrenals. That's how it starts. Here, I think this is the one, right? The nature of the thoughts, triune self of thinking. Yeah. Okay. Next one is the no thinker. Thinker portion starts with your heart and lungs, whereas knower portion starts with your pituitary and pineal glands. And the four atmospheres: the physical atmosphere, psychic atmosphere, mental atmosphere, and noetic atmosphere of the triune self. Physical atmosphere is physical, that we know. Psychic atmosphere relates to the form world. the water, form world. Mental atmosphere is relates to the life world, whereas noetic atmosphere belongs to light world. So physical is solid, solid, psychic is fluid, solid, mental is airy, solid, and noetic is radiant, solid. So the breath is the circulation of this physical atmosphere. Each inhalation or each exhalation, the bodily openings with the nose and pores of the skin also, right? The feelings are going inside. But everything has some definite boundary, some zones in it and some circulation. Suppose if the physical thinking is limited to the physical, whereas a psychic atmosphere, it is surrounded by the atmosphere of the life world and it also has some boundary. It corresponds to the form world. It has a conscious degree of the feeling and desire. Mental atmosphere is through the psychic atmosphere. Through the psychic atmosphere, it goes to the mental. It is also has a definite boundary in the life world. And whereas a noetic, it is corresponding to the light world. It is a clear, colorless, filled with the shadowless of the light. It receives the light directly from the source. So this is the different worlds which are attached to the thing. So now let me go to the diagram. If you go here, right, the thinking organization as well as constitution of the triune self, thinking, consequent production and exteriorization of the thoughts. See here, sight is a pituitary and pineal, hearing, taste and smell. These are all the things that is actually attached. Similarly, your triune self, doer self, kidneys and adrenals, it is starting. Next one, mental, the heart and lungs. Then knower, thinking is heart and lungs, and knower part is pituitary and pineal glands. The four senses, three systems and organs and four atmospheres. So here three for psychic atmosphere, mental atmosphere and noetic. So psychic is linked with the form world and feeling and desire, and mental is life world, righteousness and reasoning, and noetic is the right world and identity and knowledge. Okay, this physical breath is the one which is connecting to all these worlds. Physical breath is the one which is connecting us to all these different world, like physical world, mental world, and psychic world, noetic world, right? Through physical breath only it is connecting. We may see that this is a physical, this is a form world, this is the next one is form world, and what is that? Next one, psychic, mental, and noetic world. That's how we see. But if you see, if you are imagining this is physical world, the entire thing surrounding is our psychic atmosphere. You think as a circle, basically. And surrounding is a mental, and then surrounding is a noetic. Usually we see like this, right? Up in the God. That's what we see, but it is not. It is surrounded by the thing. That's what we have to see. Okay, then because then we will get to know, like when we are happening, how it is happen. We can figure it out how these things present within us actually. So mental atmosphere, noetic atmosphere, the link of the triune self, right? So here the passage is saying that the triune self is completely with all these worlds. It is not just with the one world. Human connection is connecting with the elemental worlds, all the worlds, not just with the physical worlds. It is connecting with all these worlds. The body is a natural organization. This body, whatever we have, is a natural organization of our physical world, our noetic world, sorry, mental world, psychic world, and noetic world. Naturally, it has all the worlds. The four senses through the four nervous system, the atmosphere of the triune self, the breath and the corresponding worlds, life, form, life, and light. All the things are commonly all the things are there in this world itself, in the triune self itself. So I know definitely it is a bit of tricky, but only thing once you start what do you say, thinking in these lines, then you will be able to get it. How the thoughts are generated. Now, once we have all these things, right? How the thoughts are generated. So the thoughts begins when we see something, externally something, where in the atmosphere, whenever there is in the physical atmosphere, when we saw, the elementals will start the thing, then our adrenal will say, oh, I want it, oh, I need that, that kind of thing, right? That's how it triggers. Then because your physical organs are triggering. This is what I said. I don't know. Whenever you saw the thing, right? Yesterday I'm discussing with somebody. So whenever I saw this, because being a lady or a girl, I'm just again taking that example, right? How I am before and how I am now, I can just had the thing. So when, because naturally we have the what do you say, the wish for the gold and all other things, right? So whenever I saw the previously, whenever I saw somebody wearing it, oh, the design is so good, oh, it looks good, let's have it. That's the kind of mindset you will have it, right? Whenever you feel that let's have it, then immediately you're thinking, oh, where can I get it, whom I can ask, what I can eat, how I can procure it. So these are all the thoughts. So it is producing so many thoughts, isn't it? So this is how the thoughts will start. So the thought will start from where it started from the adrenal, but it went into my heart, it lingered, and then I used my knowledge also, because of the, with whom if I tell, then I will get it done, because I am being a far away. So I'm using all my light in order to get that physical thing, isn't it? Once you stopped it, as I told you, as my close people know, I stopped buying these things. Once I stopped it, I think around 8 years ago, I stopped it. Once I stopped it, what is happening is it is not generating any thought within me. However, the superior goal that you wore, I will see, I will say, oh, that's so nice. It looks good on you. It is so good. That's all I can. The thought is stopping there. It's not producing any thoughts, which means I became free from it. The enlightenment is nothing but free from everything, not only from the gold. That is the one thought I could observe and take it off, and I could see the results, right? So enlightenment is just to take off all these things, just enjoy the flow. Just enjoy the flow. After I stopped buying, so did I not get anything? Yes, when I go to India, my mom gave something, I took it. I am just wearing, but it is not creating any thoughts. I'm just accepting the love, that's all. So this is how we have to become. So we have to observe our sensations, because each one you can feel, literally you can feel when you don't have wish, or when you don't like something, how your body is non-reactive mode, how you can still be there. Suppose somebody is talking about thinker, or somebody is talking about, because you are learning this thinking and destiny, somebody is talking, giving a talk on this, immediately your thought, you will be dragged into this, because now your thought is here. Right now your thought is here. Even the other day when I'm just browsing also, I saw there is a one thinking and destiny first chapter. There is a saw a lot of diagrams are there, because AI made all the things, because whatever the diagrams I'm showing you, also the AI made diagrams only, but I'm just bringing one concept at a time, right? So she made with entire chapter, somebody made the entire chapter. I feel like, because automatically I don't know who draw it, who posted it and all, but immediately my attention went there, because I am connected to this book. That's how it happens, right? It attracts. What kind of the things that you are attracting, what kind of the things that you are doing, right? Your body is what kind of healthy things or unhealthy things or whatever the thing. Even the same food also, right? If you feel, everybody I say, whenever, oh, it is very hard to be eat healthy every day. I said, no, don't eat healthy every day. Eat 1 month, continuously 1 month. Eat the healthy food and see how your body feels. Once you feel that lightness of your body, once you feel that energy of your body, then automatically you do it. Then you won't feel it is difficult, because you don't feel that one, that bodily condition, how it is. Then you are actually going after the all the things. Oh, they may feel bad. What is that they may feel bad? So many things that actually, what if there is a other there is other book that I'm reading or listening. There, suppose if you see, oh, I went to Lavanya's home and she gave a crispy chips. Okay. And she gave with along with coffee or a tea, she gave. I said, I don't, because they are unhealthy, I don't want to eat. Sometimes I may feel, oh, she may feel bad. Let's eat it. So instead of having that question, she may feel, what will happen if I don't eat it? Question yourself. What she will think? Okay, what if she feels bad? What happens? Oh, she may stop talking, which means you are actually attached to that person. Because of that, you are actually trying to please her. It's not that you want it. Or other way, you may want it, your tongue may want it, but you may say, oh, she may feel bad, that's why I'm eating it. Which thought is actually making you eat? Nobody will lose one's friendship if you everything is all right just because you didn't eat some chips, friendship won't go. Means I take a very trivial example, but this kind of examples only there will be there in our life too, right? That's the reason I'm saying. So these are the things. What kind of the thoughts where you are getting attached? Question, 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 and be there and the thing. So yes, yesterday I attended some discourse. He's saying like how to grow spiritually when somebody is asking, he said, don't do anything. Discipline is the one that you need it. Stop eating sugar for a month. Then 2 months, then 3 months, then it become your habit. That gives a lot of spiritual discipline also. Now, and also it helps you physical thing because discipline is the one which is the thing that it makes you to grow in anywhere. So start with small things. Don't go with all the other things. Anything that you want to do, start with a very, very small thing. One of my guru that I'm following, he said, how the discipline will come. Then the question, how the discipline will comes. Every day, 3 o'clock, I will take this stick from here to there. I will keep it. And then 4 o'clock, I'll bring back and keep it. Next day morning, again, do that, do this. Do this for a month. That also gives you discipline. Because it's not easy that every day you need to remember the same thing, to do the same thing, right? So so we will get so many, oh, today I have to attend party, today I have a class, today, so many things will come, but no matter what, you have to do it. That's a discipline. So here is the things. It is everything is actually happening with the pores of openings of your body, nerve centers, all the things. It is exterior world is going to the interior, and also thoughts of the other person also influences you. Here is saying thoughts of the other person also influences you. Suppose if you are going into a crowd in a party that where everybody is talking about jewelry, your thoughts also may drag there. If everybody is talking about investments, your thoughts also go to that there. Or everyone talks about shares. Oh, why I didn't invest? Maybe I will. So other people thoughts also is traveling through your pores of the mind. And sexual in nature and the nature, those thoughts are open from your reproductive organs or from your attraction, all these things, those thoughts will open and enter into your mind. If the girl is beautiful when the boy was in a teenager, automatically he is getting attracted because his organs are opening and it is asking for it. So other elemental thoughts related to the excitement, those excitement and all those things are coming from the navel pores. Suppose there are thoughts of excitement. If I do that, suppose if I do some skydiving, I feel excited. That those kind of the thoughts are coming from your navel pores. Is linking everything with your body things also. So the things are associated with the thrill, restless excitement. These are a sexual lust. So um, uh, these are all with your Mooladhara, right? That's what he says. So those pores, they are entering into that. So the hunger, again, the hunger, thirst. Somebody want to see the fires and accident, they will run to see them. This is a kind of the things. And somebody look into the other window to see what is happening without others window, that is the one kind of the thing. Or somebody look just like that window without any purpose, that's a different thought. Splashing in the water, I will get excited when there is splashes in the water, so that's a different kinds of thoughts. Dancing, Making noise, running, joining the crowd, unreasonable curiosity, traveling, do all these things fun. So this is a kind of the thoughts that some people experience through your adrenals and kidneys. All these thoughts are coming up. Emotional thoughts, fear, anger, hatred, drunkenness, these are also coming from your adrenal and things, because these are all external thoughts. If you see, right, these are all the things. These are all the do your thoughts, feeling thoughts, right? So these are all coming. Okay, she's bringing up the diagram. See, human being is open to the outside influences, elementals from the various world, sensations, and thoughts of the other persons. What is the moral or what is the central message? Here, a thought often begins with entry of elementals through the physical atmosphere. From the physical atmosphere only it is going up. It is influencing or seeking the doer through breathing and bodily impressions. Bodily openings are in nerve centers. Different openings are opening the different kinds of thoughts, especially sexual, elemental, and emotional thoughts. Thus, a thought generation is presented in the process of involving both inner consciousness and subtle forces. If you see the diagram, let me go to the diagram. Diagram, it is showing everything elemental surrounding the physical atmosphere, elemental forces. See the sexual, the thought of lust, fantasy, seduction, and excitement. And what is the thing? The other one is elemental, and the other one is a navel. For elemental thoughts are what are the thoughts of hunger, thirst, mischief, excitement, inquisitiveness, playfulness. Thoughts of anger, fear, malice, hatred, and drunkenness. Elemental and outside thoughts enter the physical body via breathing and opening to stir and feeling they generate the thoughts. Now I'll stop here. The eighth point. So if you want to just go through the book, it is eighth point I stopped. Ninth, emotional and intellectual thoughts we will discuss later. Now tell me, because all them, yeah, you can stop, Amma. Now tell me how important to be there in a right atmosphere, because all our thoughts are coming through our pores, through our breathing inside. All the first three types of the thoughts are coming. So if you are not in the right environment, if you are not in the right atmosphere, you will get whatever that atmosphere. Even the other person thoughts are also coming, isn't it? So there are so many Puranas. Suppose if a person is actually is a thief or anything, then if he cooks the food also, you will get those kind of thoughts, isn't it? Because that is all the environment. Through that environment, the thoughts are passing. So it is so important to keep not only yourself clean. If you are doing a meditation in the morning, if you are cleansing yourself, and if you are going out and going everywhere, then whatever the little energy that you have gained, you are actually drained up your energy, and you are pulling all the other energy into this. Yeah, very true. Satsangs are important. Yes, that is the reason we are here. This is a satsang that we are doing to learn something, how to be. Usually, if somebody says that don't go to parties, don't go there, don't go there, we get annoyed. We are all in this world. How can you do that? How can you do that? But the underlying the thing is this. You will get influenced. So definitely, once you are actually doing a lot of meditation, okay, you will get to understand how much energy is there in that atmosphere. Now, I'm not a great meditator, I can say. I did do only like 5, 6 years of meditation, I did it. But still now, I could feel it, where to eat, where not to eat at this stage. So if that atmosphere is not, I will say something, today I'm fasting. Today I'm not eating, I'm just eating only fruits. I'll just try to, most of the things I'll try to eat fruits and come out. But unless and until that atmosphere is so positive, and that loving atmosphere, otherwise I'll just try to come out of the atmosphere. So these are the things that which you can feel. And also, like, yeah, when you are connected so much with in any person, if the other person is having some disturbance, especially with our kids, because you are so much attached. Not only mentally attached, as a mom, your some of the things are always there in the kids, right? Some they say. So all the time you feel that connection, right? So whenever there is a disturbance to your kids, you automatically feel it. How many of you experience it, right? You all experience there is something going on. So this is how the thoughts are traveling. So it is so important, not only cleaning our body, not only keeping ourselves clean, keep our atmosphere also clean, keep our thoughts also clean in order to go out of this. This is so important to learn. So this chapter, it has more to come in the same chapter. We have gone through first three, right? Then we'll see emotional, intellectual thoughts, how they will be coming in the next coming, how passive thinking, how active thinking works. That we will see in the next session. Okay. Now I'll stop here this session and I am open to questions.
Thank you, Prasanna Garu, for a wonderful session. Masters, if you have any questions, please raise your hands or unmute
Or if
yourself.
you want to share any thoughts also, if you are open.
Prasanna Garu, so think I have a question. So is thinking mind, does it fall under thinker, like attached to physical objects or nature? So does
Mhm.
it fall under thinker, or is it does not fall under thinker? That
No,
thinking.
that's what here. I saw the some video that you shared, right? Here, do not combine the thinker that actually the Western world that he is taking into the thinker that actually the Eastern world. Eastern world thinker, they are using just that different in the different context. They drishta, drashta, that one is right. That is the doer thinker knower. Okay. They're thinking here also the thinking, right? If you say, if I'm thinking, there are again the thing, all the four things, right? The thinking coming from the physical objects, the thinking coming within. Two things. So thinking is always attached with the here as per the Percival thinker, thinking should always attach with the reasoning and
So it's like about
what
the
is that?
time and subject.
Yeah,
That.
with the reasoning, right? Suppose if it is not there,
Mm.
suppose, yeah, it's because Lavanya wore something, I want to have it. Do I really need it? If I have that kind of the reasoning, do I have it? So when I am applying that particular reasoning within me, that is actually the thinker that Percival is saying.
Mm.
Otherwise, it is just that normal external thinking only. Right?
Mm.
I'm not applying the logic. Whatever you say, whatever I saw, wherever my eyes goes, I'm going. That thinking is not that intellectual reasoning, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah, got it. So that's what I got a bit confused because he was
Yeah,
talking
I know,
from
I got
Advaita.
that
As I was
because
thinking, like, okay,
just before
um,
the session, I heard that. I just want to answer to your question, so I heard that video.
yeah. Okay. And one more question, Prasanna. So it's like if our thoughts, whatever thoughts we have in this life, so if it does not finish, like, then will it continue in our next life? Will it go with
Yes, that
somebody?
is why don't, whatever, list down all your things, all our wishes. How to control, right? List down all your wishes. And if it is not going to complete, if I want to become a prime minister of this country, it is not going to help. Cut that thought. Let's leave the thought here. Cancel that thought in this lifetime itself. Okay. Or you want to get some, you are so fond of gold, let us take. So fond of gold and you wanted to have some design. You have the enough money to get it. Go get it and finish that thought. As long as you are getting in the means of what do you say, in the means of ఏమంటారు దాన్ని న్యాయబద్ధంగా సంపాదించిన డబ్బులతోటి ఓకే వాట్ ఎవర్ దట్ దెన్ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ గెట్ ఇట్ జస్ట్ గెట్ ఇట్
Righteousness.
righteousness, yeah. That's why thinker with the righteousness and reasoning, when you apply, that is the thinker portion of triune self. If you are not applying the righteousness and reasoning, and if you are going after the thought, that is what that Swami is saying. That
Yes.
thinker he is talking about. The thinker with righteousness and reasoning is the one that we always need to apply.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. Thanks, Prasanna. And in that video, he will say that the consciousness. So he says, like, when your thinker is thinking something, you bring back the light onto your conscious. That's what, like, today you
Consciousness.
told.
Yeah, that is what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, in the dark
Whenever
room when you
something is
told.
there,
Yeah.
bring that light. Whenever something is there, bring that light onto the thought.
Mm.
Whether is it required or not.
Yes.
Whether is it required at one point in life, Lavanya, I don't know who are and all, at least me, so Lakshmi Garu, Rajini Garu, we all reach to the point where we don't need any things in the life that are physical in nature.
Mm.
We don't need anything. I can say that. Okay, whatever the so we can focus on the other things. We can always apply on the because what we need the physical in nature because our groceries are out, we need it. That's all. Okay, those are all the consumable things. Like we don't need any more clothes unless some inners that if wear and tear. We don't need any of the bags, we don't need any of the new gold things. We don't need all those things. If you are still going on those things, means you are still you are still wasting our time. There is a time. Yesterday, the thing right is saying one thing you should not believe. That's what he say. You should not put the trust on one thing. What is that? Breath. You never know when this breath will go away. So don't trust it. Always
Mm.
think that today is the last day and do whatever you want to do it. Be in the righteous manner. That's a kind of the thing, right? So don't think that you will live here forever. When you know something, start practicing today.
Thank you, Prasanna Garu. Okay, Rajni ma'am, go ahead.
Yeah, it was very nice. I just before this class, I saw you and Sneha. They were at some nature. And I was thinking, I wish I was there. Something. Is that what kind of wish is that?
No, that is what again it is the elemental thoughts only because you saw something and something. But if it is a doable, do it and finish the thought.
Mm,
When it is a doable thought, do it and finish it. Don't extend it, basically.
right. The thing is, I just like to be with the nature and all that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's
but
it.
the thing is, no, don't imagine the things. When you are in the nature, enjoy it. That's what I'm saying.
Enjoy it.
I
Right, right.
really felt like because yesterday we went to an ashram. That was an ashram we went, and because those who took like initiation only, they said the guided meditation will be given, and those who didn't take the initiation, they are out. So we are all just roaming around the thing, right? Because after seeing such a beautiful nature, we started dancing like for some song, and then somebody just fell some real kind of the thing they did it, and we just enjoyed. We came back, and there is Swamiji. She said, "I saw everything," and we're just laughing. Okay, I saw everything, but she said like, "Oh, I saw you enjoying in the nature." Because she didn't say, you came to the ashram, what is this all you are doing?
Mm.
She can also say, right, because you came, you went to an ashram, and what is that you are all doing? Because when you are in the nature, that's a way of expressing, right? Expressing your happiness. She also said, oh, we also enjoyed by seeing you.
Nice. Yes.
So just that, right? And again, don't think that, oh, next time, because this is what is happening. The moment some reel say they will save that reel, okay, next time when I go, I need to do that. Don't do all the things. That is actually
No.
eating away so much time.
Waste of
Unnecessary
energy.
time. Waste of energy. We didn't, it is not at all planned because they said, oh, you are not initiator, you cannot sit in the hall, only initiator. So we just came and we just roam in the nature. Anyway, we can't do anything. We are just roaming in the those acres of land, right? So we just did whatever we like it. That's all.
Yeah.
And that don't crave for it again. I always give the gulab jam example, right? When you like gulab jam, you got it, eat it, but don't crave that for same thing for tomorrow. Same thing I'll say for anything also. Oh, next time again I want to go there. So don't put all this kind of things. You went today, enjoy it. Just be there in that moment and come out. Don't go
Yeah.
back, don't go future.
Be in the moment
Be in
with
that moment. That's all.
open-mindedness.
Mhm.
Yeah, I looked up the meaning of what is mindfulness. Be open-minded and with the
Be in that moment.
non-judgmental. In the
Yeah.
moment with the non-judgmental state. Don't judge anything. Yeah, that's yeah, good to attain, but it requires a lot of awareness.
Yes. That is what we today in the meditation I told, right? We are not our emotions. We are the awareness observing our emotions.
Yes, yes.
There is always a slight difference. Yesterday I'm talking because every day I'm just releasing a one reel with some small topic. Yesterday I think I released emotions. How to balance your emotions. You are not your emotions. You are not your fear. You are awareness observing your fear. You are not your anger. You are awareness observing your anger. Take pause a moment and observe that emotion is linked to which part of your body. You know now, right? You know now, some fear came. Just stop. Which part of my body is actually responding to that emotion? The moment your thought goes inward, you pause. That means your emotion was separated from your awareness. Once that separation happened, you are really growing.
Mm.
We don't actually separate it. If I say Lavanya said something, oh, last class ma'am didn't come, she slept. I will get anger. Let us take. All these days I came, she is not understanding. Da, 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 I say. Then my anger overtook my emotion overtook my awareness. Okay. If I say that I'm observing what she is saying, I'm observing what I'm feeling. Simply, I can say I'm sorry. Definitely, I feel sorry because everybody waited. I missed it. It's a fault. However times that I did it, it's a problem. It's a mistake. So admit it. What do I do? I can't do anything. I felt so bad. Immediately, I applied all the things. What do I do? I missed it. Missed it. If I'm feeling bad, what is happening? I'm actually missing 1 more hour of the time. What do I do if I miss it? I even means I didn't do it with intentionally. I think my body got tired and I might need rest. I was like super. She even called. I didn't pick up her call. Also, I was sleeping like that last week. This time. So I can't do anything when the thing is not in my control. I just stopped. Then I think of that's I think last Saturday or Sunday I started that conscious. What is that? I started that holistic transformation. I started a page, holistic transformation, because I instead of thinking what do I better things I can do in this time. I don't want to feel bad for anything, right? Whatever happened. Let me cover up next, or it happens. That's all. When the things that are not in your control or that is already happened, there's no meaning of feeling bad.
Yeah, you don't have to, you have to forgive yourself because
Yeah.
we are not perfect.
Anything,
We don't,
anything.
yeah.
Don't feel bad and don't think like if it is me like a year back, I would have felt until next class, the first thing itself, I would have said sorry. All the things would have happened because I may carry all that emotion throughout the week, but I didn't carry. I carried for a moment, for a half an hour or so. Then I thought if I applied whatever I'm teaching the principles for me on me itself, and then I left it. I talked to her Lavanya once I get up, then done. That's how we have to be. Don't drag your emotions.
Detach.
Detach, yes.
So we have a diagram of like where is this anger comes, fear comes,
I
or
think, is it, did you send it?
that is a
Yeah,
good practice.
I will share it later in the after today's session because while I'm sharing the YouTube link.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's a good practice. Like, where is it coming from? Then you already are detached. So you are not
No
feeling.
need, no need, and you just observe it. When anger comes, observe within yourself from where that is coming up. Suppose if
Mm,
I know, so if you know something, again you try to attach that to that particular body part. Don't do that. When fear is coming, what part of my body is actually feeling that sensation? You observe within yourself.
okay.
Don't
Mm,
actually do that. Don't actually read that. One of the meditation sessions, but she's giving lecture and she said, don't write anything. She said, don't write anything. Just close your eyes and listen. Because when you are writing, your focus is on writing, remembering, writing. But when you are, whenever, suppose if you are not remembering anything, come to this session again. You
mm,
repeat this session 2 3 times. Everything will be there in your mind. Your mind has that much capacity to remember everything.
true. Yes.
Even if it is there in the books, even if it is a recorded session, how many people, those who are have not actually come to the class, they may do it, but otherwise they are not doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good session, Prasanna. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. All. Gayatri, do you want to ask something? Because she's open. Mic is open. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay,
have
Lavanya, do you have any questions in the chat?
no Prasanna Garu. So everyone expressing gratitude to you. Jai
Okay.
ma'am, Chandana ma'am, MS, Lakshmi, Master, Varasa, all are expressing gratitude for the good session today. Yeah.
Thank you. We have eighth, right? Ninth point
So
we
we are
have
in
to
the
do
fourth
next.
chapter, right, Prasanna Garu? We are
We are in the fourth chapter. 8 points were completed. There are 13 points in the eighth chapter, fourth chapter.
fourth chapter. Okay.
There are 13, if you see, right? Law of thought operation,
Mm.
14 points, not 13. 14 points are there.
Okay.
Last week we have completed 4. Now we have completed another 4.
Mm.
Okay, 4 plus 4 we completed. Ninth onwards we have to do next. I'm giving all this also so that if anybody is actually going through, right, they can just go through it.
Please.
Next 2 weeks, I won't be here. Chandra sir is coming.
Like this wiki, right? Destiny.wiki.com, something that's a site. Anybody can do that. This one, anybody have a time to do that? I just want to do in a simple English, right? For our while we are going through the session. If anyone
What do you mean?
has, if you see that destiny.wiki.com, they put everything in the text only, they put it everything. But not that one. I wanted to put whatever that we are discussing, right? And with these
Mm.
diagrams, I wanted to put in somewhere. This kind of
Are you
the
talking about Wikipedia?
kind of thing, right? Wiki dot com something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if any some technical knowledge is required and some technical knowledge. If anybody had time and want to work, yeah, then I can provide some pieces of information, whatever. It means what to put I can give if
Mm.
you have the time to put it, because you may struggle for one chapter, but other things will be routine only. But if you want to do it, yeah, let's do it so that it will be useful. Because even this wiki dot also I see, because this is only textbook, but still I read through this
Mm.
because it is
Mm.
there online, right? So it's easy to read. Okay, anybody has time, let me know. Otherwise, it will happen whenever it has to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all. See you next week.
Yeah. Thank you, Prasanna Garu.
Bye.
Bye.